Once upon a time, in the charming village of Avelon, nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, lived a kind-hearted girl named Clara. With her bright blue eyes and flowing auburn hair, Clara was known for her cheerful spirit and love for adventure. Every morning, she would explore the nearby meadows with her faithful dog, Max, a playful golden retriever. One crisp autumn morning, Clara and Max set off for a new adventure. Clara had heard stories from the village elders about an enchanted garden hidden deep within the forest. This garden was said to be filled with magical flowers, talking animals, and a wise old tree that could grant wishes. Intrigued by these tales, Clara decided to find the enchanted garden herself. Clara packed a small bag with some bread, cheese, and apples, and set off with Max trotting beside her. They followed a narrow path that led into the forest, with leaves crunching under their feet and birds singing overhead. The deeper they ventured, the denser the forest became. Tall trees with twisted branches loomed above them, and the air was filled with the scent of pine and moss. As they walked, Clara noticed a glimmering light ahead. Curiosity piqued, she hurried toward the light with Max close behind. They soon came upon a small clearing where the sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a golden glow. In the center of the clearing stood a majestic oak tree, its branches spread wide like welcoming arms. Clara approached the tree and saw a small door carved into its trunk. Above the door, in delicate script, were the words, "Welcome to the Enchanted Garden of Avelon." With a sense of wonder, Clara opened the door and stepped inside, with Max at her heels. To their amazement, they found themselves in a breathtaking garden. Flowers of every color imaginable bloomed in abundance, their petals shimmering with an ethereal glow. Birds with iridescent feathers flitted from tree to tree, singing sweet melodies. And in the center of the garden stood the wise old tree, its branches laden with golden leaves. As Clara and Max wandered through the garden, they met a group of talking animals. There was Lily the rabbit, who loved to tell stories, Oliver the owl, who was full of wisdom, and Bella the butterfly, who could create beautiful patterns in the air with her wings. The animals welcomed Clara and Max warmly and offered to show them around. Lily led them to a field of sparkling flowers. "These are the star blossoms," she explained. "They only bloom at night and can light up the darkest paths." Next, Oliver guided them to a crystal-clear pond where fish with scales like gemstones swam gracefully. "This is the pond of reflection," he said. "It shows not just your reflection, but your innermost thoughts and dreams." Finally, Bella fluttered over to a grove of fruit trees, their branches heavy with the most delicious-looking fruit Clara had ever seen. "These are the trees of abundance," Bella said. "Their fruit can heal any ailment and provide endless energy." Clara was enchanted by everything she saw, but she couldn't help but wonder about the wise old tree in the center of the garden. "Can we visit the wise old tree?" she asked. The animals nodded eagerly and led Clara and Max to the tree. As they approached, the tree's golden leaves rustled, and a deep, gentle voice spoke. "Welcome, Clara and Max. I am the guardian tree of the Enchanted Garden. I sense that you have a kind heart and a brave spirit. What brings you to my garden?" Clara stepped forward, her voice filled with excitement. "I've heard stories about your garden and wanted to see it for myself. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. Is it true that you can grant wishes?" The guardian tree's branches swayed thoughtfully. "Yes, I can grant wishes, but only those that come from a pure heart." "Tell me, Clara, what is your wish?" Clara thought for a moment. She remembered the villagers back home, especially the children, who often fell ill during the harsh winter months. I wish for a way to help the people in my village, especially the children, so they don't suffer during the winter." The guardian tree's leaves glowed brighter. "A noble wish, indeed. I will grant you a special gift, a bag of enchanted seeds. These seeds will grow into trees that bear fruit capable of healing and providing warmth. Plant them in your village, and they will bring health and happiness to your people." With a wave of a branch, the guardian tree produced a small, golden bag filled with shimmering seeds. Clara accepted the bag with gratitude. "Thank you, guardian tree. I promise to take good care of these seeds and share their magic with my village." As the sun began to set, Clara and Max said their goodbyes to their new friends. Lily, Oliver, and Bella wished them well and reminded them that the garden would always be open to them. With the golden bag of seeds safely in her pack, Clara and Max made their way back through the forest. When they arrived in Avelon, the villagers were curious about their adventure. Clara gathered everyone in the village square and shared the story of the enchanted garden and the guardian tree's gift. She showed them the golden bag of seeds and explained how they could help the village. The villagers were amazed and grateful. Together, they chose the best spots around the village to plant the enchanted seeds. They planted them with care, and to everyone's astonishment, the seeds sprouted overnight. The trees grew quickly, their branches heavy with the magical fruit. Throughout the winter, the villagers enjoyed the fruit's healing properties and warmth. No one fell ill, and the children were full of energy and joy. The enchanted trees became a symbol of hope and prosperity for the village. As the years passed, the village of Avelon flourished, thanks to Clara's brave heart and the magic of the enchanted seeds. Clara and Max continued to visit the enchanted garden, always welcomed by their friends and the wise guardian tree. And so, the story of Clara and the enchanted garden of Avelon was passed down through generations, a reminder of the power of kindness, bravery, and a little bit of magic.